Well, hello there, vinyl community people, on a Saturday afternoon. It's Mike, MGK Boston, of course, back with another impromptu video. Impromptu seems to be my middle name. I just like to make these videos as I feel so inspired, as the saying goes, right? So anyway, I just want to follow up too on last night's launch for my push to 1 million subscribers. Yes, it's a tall feat, but shoot for the stars, right? It's a stretch goal, as we say in manufacturing. We might hit it, we might not, but it's a good chance we're going to hit it. Anyway, yeah, I've already had 2 entries, man. 2 huge channels, great guys. Josh over at The Flip Side, really great, excellent. Talked about his parents, their wedding dance with the Beatles tune, which was really cool. Chris Profi, thank God he's still musically obsessed, because he even sang in his entry. That was pretty fantastic. And yeah, he was really funny. So that's great. Yeah, and it's, again, just to clarify, it's songs you hear at a wedding reception. Like Chris said, he described it well. This is what Patty was looking for. She was like, hey, is it the song the bride and groom, whatever is going on these days? They're walking in, whatever the music, entry music could be the first dance, could be, hey, we're out on the dance floor. Just shaking it to whatever the DJ plays, right? It's just supposed to be fun. So Patty loves weddings, so she came up with it. So here we are. And yeah, so I think it's a pretty fun idea. So anyway, I'll include a link to the contest launch in the description below. And you can just have at it, right? And it goes till February 14th. Again, I'm going to be asking for subscribers like PBS does in an annual, funding drive thing, but there'll be no free tote bags. Talking to you, Steve, over at the Ralstonian music channel. He was asking if there was free tote bags, just like a PBS funding drive. There will not be. So anyway, yeah, so hey, cheers to Patty, my former girlfriend, now wife of 20 years. Story behind this picture frame, I might have told this at one point when I was showing this for a laugh. You go into those stores like Pier 1 here in the United States, they have a bunch of crap you don't really need, including picture frames like this one. I remember going in there, this is still when we were in Canada, I hadn't moved to the US yet, and I was like, God, what loser would have to have that, right? And the next day, Patty gave it to me, so I'm that loser. Hilarious. My girlfriend. All right, so I got a couple things in the mail this week. Yes, everybody knows by now I collect postcards. This is from my friend Morten Astad over in Norway, and this is from Oslo, of course, the capital city. And it's Merry Christmas from Morten in Oslo. So thank you for that, Morten. I love it. So I'll include a link to Morten's latest video also in the description below. Please go check him out. I think Morten just broke 400 subscribers, so congratulations on that. 300 or 400, I can't remember, but he hit a milestone, which is always good. And yeah, so mail call, as the saying goes. I think I know what this is. I was corresponding yesterday with this fine gentleman here. Steve over at All the World's a Stage, you know him. Made 1 million videos this year, just like I'm going to hit 1 million subscribers. Yes, so Steve kind of mentioned this was coming. This band, De Wolf, yes, and they're actually from Holland. So yesterday I streamed a couple of tunes from this. Very surprising. It wasn't what I expected at all. Almost had hints of like Southern Fried, like Allman Brothers Band to it. The opening track, let's see if I can find it here. I'm going to have to actually open this to see the opening track. I thought I had that in my head, but I guess I don't. Let's get in here. Looks like a promo for some other artists on the label. Yes, the opening track, Night Train, really, really awesome. They got these couple of female backup singers, just real 70s vibe. And I went and I looked up a couple of concert clips last night from the Pink Pop Festival, actually, which takes place every summer in Holland. And this is, I think, their 4th or 5th album. They're not a new band, De Wolf. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to this whole thing today after I make this video. So that's right in my wheelhouse. And as I started to stream that yesterday, I was like, this is total 70s vibe. This is totally Steve. So anyway, yes. All right, what else have we got here today? Oh my God, yeah. Something here that's fragile. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, here I thought Christmas was over, right? And it's just the gifts keep on coming. All right. Very nice packaging. The problem if this is fragile, it's packaged so professionally, nothing's getting through this. All right, except that pair of scissors. So this is from my friend Steve Harold over in New Jersey, traveling man, does a lot of stuff with like making films, TV kind of stuff. I gotta meet Steve and talk and hang out this year. We were going back and forth in the comments because he's traveling all the time. So maybe I'm planning, for my annual summer party. I've told a couple of you out there. I know Anthony's going to be there from Wakefield. He's just up the road from me. And of course, Josh down at the flip side. He might win this contest, and I'm going to be delivering that cheesecake to him, perhaps. But yeah, that was the other thing in the contest. So Patty's Cheesecake, in case you haven't watched that video, if you live within an hour's drive of where I live out here in Metro West, right here in Natick, I will personally drive that, and Patty might even come with me, deliver that cheesecake to you and that $50 Amazon gift card. So let's get that contest going. I'm not going to get to a million on my own, people, right? Yeah, see, there's the funding drive coming out. I'm just going to keep saying it over and over again until you subscribe. So enjoy, dude. All reggae. Not sure if you like. Of course I'll like this, Steve. I love reggae. I was lukewarm on these, obviously. Steve makes a joke. He's always like, Mike, you can have my rejects. But he sent me a Jimmy Cliff thing earlier this year, and I love it. Goes in my Jimmy Cliff file. I've got a bunch of the stuff. Hope to make it up there in 2024 for some cheesecake. Not to visit you. Ha ha ha, Steve. Right on. Oh yeah, it's the aforementioned Jimmy Cliff right there. Looks like a really nice compilation with 18 tracks on it. Awesome. Best of Big Mountain. I do not know this act, so I will definitely be digging that. That's totally a Saturday in the summer vibe, but we're getting a snowstorm tonight, so maybe some summer reggae beats will take my mind off the pending shoveling I'm gonna have to do tomorrow. We got the Lions here. So this looks like mix of people here. I don't know if the Lions with Black Shakespeare, Alex Desert, James King. I don't know a lot of these people, but I'll be figuring it out. Oh, and I know Inner Circle too. So yeah, I've already got an Inner Circle. I think I have their debut on CD. So thank you, Steve Harold. I'll also leave a link to Steve's channel below. And I have no doubt in my mind, Steve will be entering my contest. So I'll be looking for that, Steve. One of your clever videos would be very welcome. So that does it for VCLT. Yeah, while we're here, what the hell, some Rolling Stones. So I already showed this in the vinyl tag for Rob Walker. It was the last purchase of 2023 for me. Actually, it wasn't. It was a gift from Santa, but I count that as the last thing I got in 2023. So while we're at it, I was hanging out last night. Listen to these. No particular order. Yeah, I already got December's Children. Yeah, I was digging deep into the Stones vault. If get live if you want it. Yeah, right there. There's the boys. These are all original copies. They look a little beat, but the records are in great shape. It was from a collection. Some of these were from a collection I got from a friend of mine at work a couple of years ago. Beggar's Banquet. Oh yeah, this has got a cool gatefold too. I'll show that too. Right on. Original Sticky Fingers. Watch out. Feel the aftermath. Yes. Little Goat's Head Soup. I know my friend Greg over at 3 Dimensions of Music loves that album, Goat's Head Soup. Here we are at their Satanic Majesty's request. What do we got here? Just a comp. Double Hot Rocks. All right. A little further in the career, what else we got here? Yeah. Right on. Undercover of the Night. We got Tattoo You. And what else we got over here? We got some more stuff over here. Back in the vault. Love that cover, don't you? It's fantastic. Yes, it's a comp called Jump Back, Best of the Rolling Stones. We got Exile on Main Street. Doing a deep dive with my friend Jeff Witcher. Incredible. Trevor's Flat Round and Spun was mentioning this, and then I went over and I watched it. I hadn't left the comment yet with Jeff because I'm about halfway through it. one of Jeff Witcher's many excellent Academy Award-winning deep dives for that album. Let It Bleed, Black and Blue, Feel the Flashpoint. Strip, this is really awesome. If you don't have it, it's a live set. And here we got a bunch of bands, mostly blues artists. Yeah, it's all blues artists. Here's in the back, and Blues We Trust, doing Stones covers. Got Luther Allison on here doing You Can't Always Get What You Want. Excellent version of Tumbling Dice right there by Johnny Copeland. Johnny Copeland, excellent player. I have a couple of his records too in my blues vault. Got Steel Wheels. And going back a bit, probably about 1966, 65, something like that. Rolling Stones Now, right? And You Can't Catch Me, Heart of Stone, and of course, Little Red Rooster. Always loved the Grateful Dead's interpretation of that tune as well, that blues traditional number. So that's going to wrap it up with a bunch of Rolling Stones, a bunch of VCLT. And one more time, I'm going to say, please get on my contest. I don't know what we're calling it. It's a push to 1 million subscribers wedding song contest, whatever you want to call it, right? But yeah, again, I'll include the contest launch video and some other treats in the description below for you to check. I'll put in Josh's video in the description from the flip side, as well as Chris Proffi's contest entry. Thanks, guys, for getting on that right away. Really awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to be shoveling all day tomorrow, so you probably won't see a video tomorrow on Sunday because we're going to get buried here. It's like 8 inches to a foot. So, yeah, it's winter's going to be officially kicking in. We haven't seen a snowflake yet, but when it happens here in New England. So, anyway, there's your weather report. There's your contest report, your VCLT report. That's it, man. I'll see you next time, folks.